Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. My name is Ian Tan and I'm a private deals partner here at PwC. I'm joined by Troy Rosenlis, a partner in our wealth team. We're here today to discuss wealth considerations for private transactions. The latest PwC CEO survey highlights significant changes in the private transactional landscape, with 53% of Australian private CEOs planning to make an acquisition in the next 3 years. This presents both opportunities and challenges for individuals and families when it comes to managing and growing their wealth. Troy, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Ian. Appreciate you having me. I definitely agree with what you're saying. There's a lot happening in the private market landscape. From our point of view, it's really important that clients are well prepared come time of these events occurring.
Yeah, so we see that quite often, Troy, in the private deal space. We kind of help clients obviously work through that sort of once in a lifetime transaction to effectively sell their business. And quite often they get to the end of that with a what now moment. And so could you talk us through how you and the wealth team help them through that transitional phase?
For sure, there's definitely, and you hit the nail on the head around that what now or peak uncertainty. From our point of view, we spend a lot of time helping clients set their goals and objectives and align their financial goals to what's coming next. There's a lot of uncertainty through that period of time, and helping clients develop that structured framework is super important. Number one, to target their financial goals, but also what's outside of that financial goals and objectives standpoint. So a big one for our clients is philanthropy. And so from our point of view, we help clients really define and support philanthropic efforts. A big one that we recently did was helping a client with a 20-year financial support for a university endowment. And we helped them get that off the ground, and now it's set up for the full duration of that 20-year program.
Wow. So there are obviously a lot of considerations to sort of weigh up to ensure a seamless process. What are some of the key aspects that they should consider?
I think for clients, there's probably three things. Number one, structuring. Number two is governance. And number three would be education. So when it comes to structuring, it's essential to develop a well thought out plan that aligns with their financial goals and objectives. This not only helps to maximise net returns, but it also can increase the protection of assets. On the governance side, establishing a robust governance framework is crucial for protecting interests and supporting decision making. This involves setting clear portfolio objectives and defined risk management criteria. The right framework will support ongoing management of wealth and facilitate a clean transition to the future generations. And the third one is really around education. So with investment markets and processes, clients should become well acquainted with investment markets. From my point of view, I always encourage clients to take time with this process, as it's quite a new concept, and for a number of people it's very foreign. And
so with all of your experience, Troy, you've obviously seen how things can go wrong. Could you talk us through sort of, I guess, what pitfalls to try to avoid and where people can kind of pick up from your learnings?
Yeah, for sure. There's probably two main pitfalls that I've seen which tend to repeat. One is making investment decisions without considering the right structure, and that sort of goes back to my previous point around structure. So often this leads to a costly exercise of getting the investment into the correct structure and unwinding what was done in error. One hint here is holding investments in a personal name is rarely the correct solution. And the second issue that I see a lot of is clients investing in products without a full appreciation of the risk. So without reading the fine print and understanding the nuances of each investment, clients can expose themselves to illiquidity risk, fraud risk, or any other idiosyncratic risk they may not have considered. So a well thought out investment framework can protect against both of these issues. So it can, number one, minimise that financial risk, but also then protect the family legacy for generations to come.
Great. So speaking of legacy, it's obviously really important for your clients not to rush through that process of identifying their legacy or their greater purpose. What advice have you got around the process to ensure that their legacy is purposeful and enduring?
I think it's a really good question. A big part of that initial discussions, or it could be multiple discussions with clients, is focusing outside of just the financial goals. Because often that legacy piece, as we're talking about, is the more important part, and it's the part that brings a lot of meaning to clients. And it's really around setting themselves up and their future generations. So from our point of view, we spend a lot of time laying the right foundations and getting the framework in order, so then we can turn towards setting a meaningful legacy for the future.
Thanks for sharing those invaluable insights, Troy. It's clear that private transactions offer a lot of opportunities, but with those come significant challenges. So I think for me, it feels like clear planning, strategic thinking, and the right guidance are the key sort of success factors.
Yeah, exactly right. I think you've summed up really well. From our point of view, it's turning those challenges into opportunities. And the way we support clients is just being there through every step of the journey.
As the landscape of private transactions continues to evolve, staying informed and prepared is crucial. Thank you, Troy, for your expertise. We hope that you've found today's discussion insightful and look forward to assisting you on your journey. Thank you. Thanks, Troy.
All good, Ian. I really enjoyed the conversation.
Terrific.